was your childhood bedroom?
Bedroom? I think blue.
Blue?
Yeah.
You think?
It was one of those like it had like the banner at the top of the wallpaper that I think was like race cars or something. I don't know.
Of
I could be
course.
way off on that, but and then it was some like eggshell white or like soft blue color. So.
All right. Okay. What is your oldest friendship that you have?
Oldest friendship? Oh gosh. I'm trying to think who I really actively talked to. I'd say probably my snare counterpart my senior year, Jesse Hauser. We still keep in touch pretty well. I don't know if I have a friendship that's like it's really active from before that. So it's probably my oldest one.
That's cool.
Probably got someone angry at me on my Facebook now.
That guy doesn't remember me.
Yeah.
Okay, have you ever broken any bones?
No, I haven't.
Really?
Yeah, no.
All
Not a one. Next question.
That's awesome.
I've never been stung by a bee, nothing.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's good. All right, when was the last time that you laughed really, really hard? Like,
I actually
I'm
laughed.
gonna cry.
I laughed really hard on the way over here today in the car. I was listening to something, and it made me like belly laugh, but I can't remember. I wish I could remember what it was. I know the thing it was is not even worth telling. I think it was like a football podcast, and like just it was like some reference to a player that like only I would find funny, but
Yeah.
But I remember laughing, and I remember thinking to myself in the car, like, I can't believe I just laughed that hard at this.
It's good for you.
Yeah, but I can't remember what it was.
Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll never know.
No.
Football something. All right. Do you have any pre-competition rituals or like good luck charms or I wear my lucky socks or like anything you gotta do?
Gosh, I would say on the instructor side, my ritual is I have the kids just kind of do their a meditation, like take some time to just close the eyes, get in their own just experience the essence of the day they're having. The saying I have is make it normal. So like when we go out, it's like 95 degrees and super hot. Like we kind of do that. And I'll tell them, like, make this normal, right? Like, you spend the whole day thinking this is hot, but try to get them to embrace the atmosphere and just adopt that as the new normal. And that, I feel like, kind of gets them through the little bit that they got to get to the show. As a performer, the ritual was, it's kind of like an inside joke story, but the ritual was always Pop-Tarts and a can of soda that we'd shotgun on the bus before we go to warm up, so that the sugar high would hit right when you hit the fields.
Smart.
And you'd have energy and push you through. So.
I can't believe you haven't passed this on to your students. Right?
No, I don't think it would be.
You're afraid now, right?
Really well accepted. They come to rehearsal with enough energy that I don't have to do any of that now.
That's funny. All right. And how long would you last in a zombie apocalypse?
I'll tell you this story. So, I don't shoot guns very often. I've shot twice in my life. Like, I've gone trap shooting, and both times I've hit like 48 of the 50 targets. So I don't know what's in my genes, but I actually am a pretty good shot.
You might make it, huh?
So if I have that, I feel like I'd stand a little bit of a chance.
Nice.
But I feel like a zombie apocalypse would force you to, like, you'd have to really see some things,
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm built for that. So.
Right. Yeah.
But
that's fair.
I'd say I'm more above average odds to.
That's good.
Survive.
Who do you think on staff would last the longest? Maybe would it be you or?
Staff. I'll tell you who it's not. It's not Bunch.
Oh.
I will say what Bunch has going for him though is he's got he's just very skinny, So I don't think I think he could maneuver through and
Yeah.
They might not even see him as meat, So I don't know. He caught a stray there. I don't know where that came from, but I'm sorry, John.
He won't see this. He
Yeah,
won't see it. It's all good.
Perfect.
We'll end on that note.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. What color was your childhood bedroom?
Blue.
Blue? All right. What is your oldest friendship?
Like how long?
Yeah.
From second grade. So.
Wow.
22 years. Is
Wow.
that right? That sounds right. We'll go with it.
That's amazing. Good for you.
I was best man in his wedding last year, so
Oh my gosh.
still going. You know.
That's fantastic. Aw. Okay, have you ever broken any bones?
I've not.
None yet. Good
Don't
for
say
you.
yet.
Oh, sorry. Did I say yet? Quick, knock on wood. All right. When was the last time that you laughed really, really hard? Like, I'm gonna cry, kind of laughing, big belly laugh, like,
Ooh.
or does that even happen?
Does that happen? Yes. Probably a couple days ago, or today maybe, or I don't know. Somewhere in there, at least this week.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I think it's good for you. All right. Do you have any pre-competition like rituals or like good luck charms or like I gotta wear my lucky socks or like anything you gotta do?
No, not currently. No. When I was a student here a very long time ago, we used to, and I think they still do it, at least a couple of years, they actually still did it. With the flute section, we would always like high five on feet, like do like the
Aw.
foot high five. So that was a thing for a while, but like currently not really, no.
No, nothing yet.
I'm only a little stitious, you know.
Ah. I know that one. All right, and how long would you last in a zombie apocalypse?
I honestly don't know. I feel like everybody wants to like talk themselves up and be like, oh yeah, I'll last a long time. I have all sorts of plans. And like, that's fine. But somebody's got to say that they're not going to last very long. I think it's going to be me. So probably not very long. I'll take one for the team, I guess.
Oh no.
But no, I honestly don't know.
Well, who on staff do you think would last the longest?
The longest,
Maybe.
definitely Mr. Griffin, right?
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, you heard it here. Oh, and what was your mystery flavor?
Oh, yeah.
What happened?
All right, so the mystery Fanta was grape flavored? Question mark. I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was grape. So it was purple. It tasted like grape, but like grape soda is like a very specific grape to taste. And like it wasn't like a grape soda. It was more of like in the realm of like if you melted down a grape Jolly Rancher, like
Ooh.
that sort of grape flavor. So
Very
the first
sweet.
couple of sips were like, but it was grape.
Oh, it was great. All right.
It was grape.
All right, great. There you go. All right, thank you. All right, what color was your childhood bedroom?
Ooh, okay, so
There's a story.
at first it was mainly like blues and reds when I was really little. Then I graduated to, my mom thought it'd be great to do like a Southwestern theme. So I had like maroons and yellows and blues and that sort of thing. And then they allowed me to choose. And I went like, it was 80s, early 90s, right? Moving into high school. So I had purple carpet, I had a teal wall, a black wall, and then I had purple, teal, blue wallpaper. It was awesome. It was my favorite. So, and that took me through high school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah, it was awesome.
You have got some style.
I loved it.
Amazing. Good for you. All right, what is your oldest friendship?
Wow. You know, I mean, to a certain extent, probably my wife, because we met when we were really little. I was 5 and she was 2. And no, I mean, friends, she was really friends with my sister, but we were at each other's houses and families were, knew each other and grew up together. So that's probably one of my oldest. That and actually one of our band parents grew up with as well, family friends, and we've been friends for, probably since I was 5.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is a long. I mean,
Yeah.
not that you're old, but that's a long.
No, it's
time.
I'm old.
Yeah.
It's
no,
okay.
no, I didn't mean it that way. Scratch that. Okay, have you ever broken any bones?
I actually haven't. Well, okay. I don't think I have. There's been a rib incident a couple of different times where I've done some things that I was goofing off, and so
Uh-oh.
there's been some rib things. I've never really known if I broke, fractured it, so I don't really know about that. But other bones, no, I have not. Yeah, so I don't really know.
So you did not go to the doctor during those
I
incidents?
didn't. I probably should have because there was one moment where I couldn't breathe. It was, but we plugged on.
Oh, great. Resilient. All right. When was the last time that you laughed really, really hard? Like, I'm going to cry. Like,
Oh, that's almost daily.
Is it?
Especially around certain people. Gosh, I don't know.
that's good.
I don't know.
though,
I'm
that
just
you're-
all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love to laugh.
That's good for you. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Do you have any pre-competition rituals or like good luck charms or like I got my lucky socks or something you have to do?
No, not really. I think my traditions fall into the stories that I tell and the game talks that I give before we load the bus. That's probably the traditions that I do. But there's no, I don't have like a certain tie or anything that I necessarily wear. No.
No?
No.
All right. Did you as a performer, like as a...
Oh, as a performer?
Did you?
No. I like even in sports, I was never like the superstitious type. Like I didn't do like certain things or wear certain things. I didn't buy into that.
All right.
Just me.
Yeah. Good. All right. Okay, and how long would you last in a zombie apocalypse? There's a certain skill set for that.
Yes, there is. Here's what I feel like. I feel like I could outrun most people. I feel like I'm faster than most, and so they would be picked off first. But survival, I'm not really good at. Like I couldn't manufacture things to be able to live off of.
Yeah.
So there would come a point where I would just be like, I'm done.
I'm
Like,
done, yeah.
As soon as my breath runs out of running, I'm out. Yeah. I'm not a good survivalist. No.
Quick.
Yeah.
Who do you think on staff would last the longest? Do you think could it be you or?
Ooh, on staff. Let me think. I don't know. Like Steck, I think could like make his own food and generate. Like I feel like he can at least generate nutrition. I don't know. Like Lakeman, there's another side there that I'm not sure. Like he's probably faster than me, number one, so he would outrun me. But then second, he could probably do some things that I just don't know that he would be able to survive, and I wouldn't. So maybe one of those two. Yeah. Mr. Miller, where he lives, he's kind of out in the woods. He's kind of bunkered himself a little bit with his house, and so like maybe that, like hidden away, that might work too. Yeah. I don't know. Probably one of those three. I would guess.
Yeah. All right. Pool your resources.
That's right.
All right. Thank you so
Awesome.
much.
Thank you.
Okay. What color was your childhood bedroom?
Well, when I was really little, I know I had like a Rainbow Bright bedroom set. That was like a cartoon from the 80s, so it was rainbows. And then when I was in like 6th grade, I got this really sweet like teal and black, straight out of the 90s setup,
Nice.
which I enjoyed. I had a teal dresser, teal and black, a
Wow.
little purple mixed in, probably some kind of
goodness.
90s geometric shapes. Yeah,
That sounds cool.
thanks. I'm sure it was cool. Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe. All right. What is your oldest friendship?
Ooh, my oldest friendship. Wow. Let's see. Gosh, that's a good question. I mean, I have a couple of friends from, like, I went to a small school, small town, group in a small town. So, like, we were, everybody was in the same elementary school, high school the whole time.
Yeah.
So I have a couple of, friends that I've known since, like, second grade.
Wow.
That I'm still in touch with because of the miracle of Facebook,
Right.
but, like, I don't see them super often anymore, but we are, in touch, and occasionally we'll get together. So I'd
that's
probably
nice.
say one of them, but one of my best friends was moved to my town in second grade, and she moved right down the street, and I was the one put in charge of showing her around the school, that kind of stuff. So, but she
Aw.
lives in Arizona now, so I don't ever see her, but I still am in touch with her.
Oh, that's so nice.
And she played clarinet with me in band too, so
Aw. Keep in touch. That's the bottom line here. Right. Have you ever broken any bones?
I have. When I was a freshman in college, I was on my way home from college for winter break, and there was an ice storm that was starting in the Columbia-Kirksville area. I went to Truman, and in between Kirksville and Columbia on that stretch of 63, I was between two semi-trucks, and it was icy, and we were going pretty slow, but I was very nervous being in between the two semi-trucks on the ice.
For sure.
So I passed the one that was in front of me, and I was in front of him, and then my car hit this patch of ice and spun a bunch of times, and the last thing I remember is seeing a semi come at my driver's side window, and it was a pretty bad car accident, and it broke my pelvis in 4 places.
Ouch.
Which was not an enjoyable way to spend your Christmas break.
That is rough.
Yeah, but thankfully that was, it could have been much, much worse than that. But yeah,
for real.
my car did not survive that
I
at all. And fortunately, my clarinet that was wooden did, because the EMT was a band person who knew that the clarinet should not be out in the cold, ice and snow, and brought it into the hospital.
Wow.
Right.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that is. So, side note.
Cool, yeah. Wow.
That's my broken bone story.
That's enough. Yeah, don't break any more. You're done. When was the last time that you laughed really, really, really hard?
gosh.
You were going to cry, kind of.
Well, I laugh. I mean, if I'm being honest with you, I laugh that hard probably every day in the band office at some point. Because these are all funny people, and we spend so much time together that we have so many jokes and inside jokes. I laugh pretty hard most days. I also laugh really hard at my daughter right now, who is 6, because she is really funny. And for example, we went, it was my birthday last week, and we went out with my family to the main event, and the kids get tickets and stuff like that, and I always give them my tickets so they can buy stuff, and I gave her mine, and she had all these prizes she had collected with them, and I was like, how did you get all this stuff? It's not your birthday, it's my birthday. And she kind of laughed, and then my brother came over, and his son was a teenager, was like, hey, Austin's got 1,000 more tickets for you to spend, Lillian.
Oh, no.
And she looked at me, and she goes, in all serious, no hesitation, she went, your birthday's canceled. It's my birthday now. And just ran off to spend her tickets. And that, we died laughing in the main event for that one, because what 6-year-old says your birthday's canceled? It's my birthday now.
What on earth?
Yeah, she's pretty funny.
Oh my goodness. Do you have any pre-competition rituals or good luck charms or lucky socks or something that you have to do? Not the same thing every time or every year even, but I'm a gift giver and a note writer, and so I like to always come with something on the first competition day, notes for all the staff about the season so far, or something something on theme with the show, the year we did Color Fall, I had Etsy made little pins that had our logo on them that were pieces of wood cut out of a tree that the staff had to wear, things I do stuff like that because I like to I don't know, I'm a sentimental scrapbook kind of person, so I do things like that, notes and cards and stuff for the staff, but nothing lucky socks or anything. Yeah. That's so thoughtful. That's a really good one. I like that. All right, and how long would you last in a zombie apocalypse? Guesstimate.
0 minutes. Like,
Oh, wait,
I would be done.
You're just
like
like,
I would just
surrender.
No, I mean, I don't think I have what it takes to survive that. I don't know. I mean, I am resourceful. I guess it depends on, I'm pretty protective of those around me, like students and family and friends and stuff. So I guess if I was in it with other people, I might have more motivation to save them, and maybe I don't know, maybe some kind of inner, like, I don't know, power would come from that, like I must save everyone.
Yeah,
Maybe that.
could be.
But I don't know how long I would last or anything. So I don't know.
Who do you think on staff would last the longest?
That's what I heard this question. Who on staff would last the longest? I didn't hear the question, but I did hear some answers, and I was wondering what was happening. Who on the staff would last the longest? You know, I think maybe like I'm gonna have to go with like a Mr. Bunch or maybe Mr. Weir. Simply because I think they probably have a lot of like video game skills.
Oh,
That
good
like,
point.
and they might have even played some kind of video game simulation of a zombie apocalypse that they could draw resources from and
That is
ideas
smart.
from. So my money is on Mr. Bunch. I don't know Mr. Weir enough yet to know how much video games he plays, but he's the youngest one right now, so like maybe. But
probably.
I guess I would go Bunch, or if either that or Mr. Brandis, just because Mr. Brandis is good at everything.
Oh no.
And is like the band director extraordinaire, you know. And so like maybe he has some kind of other zombie surviving skills that I don't know about.
Good points.
Yeah.
Good points.
So Bunch because of video games or Brandis because of experience,
nice. That's a good team right there.
I guess.
Thank
Thanks.
you. Okay, what color was your childhood bedroom?
Ooh. So I really liked space stuff when I was a kid, and my parents left it up. This side wall of my bedroom is a mural, like a wallpaper mural of the planet
Really?
Saturn, and then it's like blue wallpaper with constellations on it. It was a little bit nerdy, but I liked it.
That's cool.
They put a lamp in the middle of the planet and painted it the same color. Like my mom and my grandma did the whole thing. It's
How
awesome.
creative are these people?
But they left it. It was awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, so cool.
That is cool, honestly. All right, what is your oldest friendship?
Probably goes back to like my dad's a band director. The band director that he taught with had a kid who was 1 year older than me, so we grew up together doing all the band things. His name is
wow.
Lindy. So I'm 30, she's 31, probably 28 years.
Wow.
We just grew up and like we were at all the band things together my whole life.
Yeah.
It's great.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Good for you. Have you ever broken any bones?
Broke my nose
Really?
with a catapult.
No. Oh.
It's the only recorded English department injury in LaPorte High School history. AP English.
English?
AP English, senior year, the project was make something that represents something you read in your literature. So we read Beowulf, and we made medieval siege weapons. And I was working on it while my parents weren't home, and it went off and it hit me in the nose. Yep,
Ouch. Ouch.
broke my nose.
Yikes.
It was great.
Did you get a good grade?
I did. I was a little cheeky, and I put my CAT scan on my poster. Got an A.
That's extra credit right
Yep.
there. I maimed myself for this stuff. All right, when was the last time that you laughed really, really, really hard? Like I might cry here.
Probably, I mean, for sure this week. Like I have a long-running friendship with my friend Alex who lives in DC, and the majority of our friendship is just sending memes out of context or like things that are like really long-running inside jokes that like we've probably forgotten how they originated, but like in a new form. Like, and he's notorious for taking a picture of his work and putting some sort of inside joke comment on it, and it's just always timed at the moment where like I'm doing something where I shouldn't look at my phone, but it comes across and I just have to collect. So it's always good, always cheerful.
Oh, it's so good for you.
It is.
Right? Okay, do you have any pre-competition like rituals or good luck charms or things you like to do before?
Before like a show.
Yeah.
I like to take a really slow morning. Like depending on like even if it's early, like I'll take my time. I'll get up a little earlier, and I need quiet. Like I don't listen to music in the car. Like I just like kind of just.
Oh wow.
I'll have a cup of coffee like at home and just like take it in. Like I don't do like the whole pump it up. It really until I'm closer. Like I need like an hour in the morning just get my head on straight, and then I'll just like listen to my favorites. Like I have like music that I can sing every word to, like in the car ride, just to kind of make sure like I'm on and ready, and you know, just like quiet time, and then I just kind of hit my point where I'm like, okay, and then I'm like, ooh, I can do my stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, here we go. How long would you last in a zombie apocalypse, do you think?
Where am I when it starts?
At the grocery store?
The grocery store. I'm good. Like, there's food, like canned food. Like, I'll go to the Campbell's aisle and I'll barricade it. Like, I'll turn some of those shelves, so I'm just stuck in there with all of like the canned soup. And I feel like that will last me food-wise for a while.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I think
If you have a can opener.
yeah, it's true. I'll figure out because a lot of times they have them hanging in the canned food aisle, right?
Do they?
Like,
I don't know.
I'm just
I
gonna
don't even know.
assume like that will help me.
Okay.
And then I'll just figure out a way to block the doors to like the grocery store. Like, as long as I can get those ones closed, like I'm set. There's a bathroom. There's like as much food as I could want. It'll at least stay cold for a little bit because of all the refrigerated shelves. Like, I feel like the grocery store is like the place to be.
Sounds like it.
You know, there's a truck dock if I need to like get up higher off the ground because zombies aren't coordinated. Right? I don't think they could climb up. You know, the whole thing.
Yeah.
I think that's where I'm going. Or
is
if
a
they
good
have like
plan.
a freezer, like because the power is going to go eventually.
Yeah.
If the power to the freezer goes out, I can go in that big walk-in freezer, and they're not getting through that. Like I can be in there, get all the old food out, and just kind of make it my own little
Fortress.
zombie freeze fortress.
Yeah.
And like sponsored by Campbell's Food, just take that stuff in there with me.
I'm going to remember this because
It's great.
This is sound device right
I've
here.
never
Sound
thought
device.
about this, but this is a good plan.
That's a good plan,
I'm good with
yeah.
this. Yeah. There's room for other people. I'll invite the staff in with,
Well, that
as long
was
as
my
they
net.
bring like appropriate fruit snacks and like other snacks, non-perishables, right?
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure they've got time to grab
Cheetos
that.
and Mott's and the rest of the important food groups.
Right. Well, who do you think on staff would last the longest? Like, could it be you?
I think Mr. Brandis.
You think so?
I think so too. I really do. Like,
He's got skills.
he has the wisest things to say. Like, he would just say, do this. And I would, yeah, you're right. It'd be great. I think
Amazing.
he would outlast us.
Wow.
Yeah.
You heard it here. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.